we did this story about how Chris Brown returned to the Grammys after 3 years, right? And, you know, this is his return to the Grammys after he beat up his former girlfriend, Rihanna. Now, he got a lot of criticism for it. Will Wheaton is an actor who criticized him tremendously on Twitter, and he wrote, "Everyone who apparently forgot what Chris Brown did to Rihanna should read the police report on exactly what he did." Now, Chris Brown is tired of the criticism, okay? All right, so he beat up Rihanna, what's the big deal? So he decided to tweet, "Hate all you want because I got a Grammy now. That's the ultimate fuck off."
Yeah, because if you beat someone, it's true, a lot of people don't know this. After an assault, if you win a Grammy, the assault is wiped out. Mm-hmm. Little known fact, okay? It's known as the Grammy exemption.
You know, the problem with Chris Brown is that he never really seemed apologetic enough for what he did. You know, he had that interview, I forget who he did the interview with, but he was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Man." Remember? Like, he just... Yeah. He didn't really know what to say. He seemed somewhat remorseful, but it's just strange that this is his response to the criticism.
No, and I remember when he read a statement that was clearly written by his lawyer or publicist. "I am so sorry for what happened to Rihanna. If anyone was offended by me bashing the hell out of her," you know, he didn't even say that, of course. And so everything about his so-called apologies reeked of being disingenuous. And I don't just say that all the time. It depends. It depends on the apology. And we've covered a million here on the show. And, you know, we say, look, at some point, Michael Vick did the jail time, and you got to let him, you know, have a chance at redemption, right? As terrible as that crime was. But you know what? This crime was also terrible, and it was against a human being. And he didn't serve any jail time and didn't really seem to show genuine remorse, and now he says, "I got a Grammy, so fuck off." Right,
and he's still on probation. He was somewhat unapologetic, and at the same time, I'm really surprised at the response that women have to this whole situation, because BuzzFeed, for example, collected all of these tweets on the night of the Grammys, and all of these tweets were from women, girls, whatever you want to call it, that would say things like, "Oh, Chris Brown is so fine, I'd let him beat me up whenever he wants." You know, yeah. I'm paraphrasing. I don't have the exact tweets in front of me, but, you know, the BuzzFeed article had, like, their profile picture and everything. And I'm like, I can't believe people are tweeting things like this.
And it wasn't just one or two girls. It was dozens of girls. Yes. And I checked it out. A lot of them were cute. You know, they were all different races, like volunteering for Chris Brown. "Please come and beat me anytime you like." One of them said, "You can beat me as long as you kiss me." Oh, God, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so when Chris Brown doubles down like this, I'm afraid that it encourages that kind of thinking. So, you know, look, I believe in second chances. You know, sure, I'm a lib. You know, call me whatever you like. But this guy hasn't earned a second chance yet, and he doesn't seem like he got what was wrong with beating the living crap out of a woman and sending her to the hospital. And so in order to earn that second chance, we have to have at least a sense that you learned your lesson and that you're not going to do it again. And I just don't get that sense from Chris Brown.